All right, good afternoon, Arkansas. This is Assistant Chief Forecaster Cameron back here once again. I'm going to give you guys a video blog on what to expect as we get towards Sunday night and into Monday here. Now, first and foremost, I know you guys were kind of expecting it live. Today, I kind of stood away from the live, and here's a couple reasons why. The couple reasons why is this. Tomorrow is day 2. All right, so with the day 2 risk, you get the tornado threat, you get the hail threat, and you get the wind threat. Okay, so I will be able to break down the risk areas hand by hand tomorrow. I can't do that with today's because it's still day 3 and it's still a broad severe risk versus a broken down severe risk from Storm Prediction Center. So tomorrow, here's the game plan for the live stream. We got 2 updates that's going to come out from Storm Prediction Center. One 1 o'clock, about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning tonight. If you're a night owl, stay up with us. You'll have information by that point. Okay. Then we will have a second update by lunchtime tomorrow. We have the Arkansas and Pine Bluff game tomorrow. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and see what happens with tonight's update. If you want my honest opinion, okay, and I've had this question thrown at me a million times today, and I can show you the messages on my phone, and it's been crazy today. So, will there be a moderate risk in Arkansas or somewhere? Okay, you want my honest opinion? This setup could warrant one. Okay, however, there's a lot of things that needs to be worked out in terms of mode, storm mode, timing. Everything needs to come together in order to get that kind of a risk. Could I potentially see one? To be honest with you, yeah. I wouldn't be shocked to come to day 2 and there's a small moderate risk somewhere or something like that. So there's a lot of parameters that are going to go to this severe threat. I'm going to explain that too in this video. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But what I was saying is if they go moderate at midnight tonight or 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's for Arkansas, what's going to happen is 2 things. One, the page is going to go to what we call severe weather alert day. So basically SWAT mode for the entire weekend. So if it goes moderate, you will see that at midnight tonight. Okay? If it goes moderate at noon, same thing. Tonight will feature your last forecast until further notice because we have this severe threat tonight, and it's not tonight, Sunday night, and into Monday, and then we have to watch Tuesday and into Wednesday as well. So your 7-day forecast, the last one's going to come out tonight until further notice. So just kind of keep that in mind this weekend. Stay tuned to the page. A lot of information is going to come y'all's way on the page this weekend. Severe weather awareness, what to do for tornado shelter, knowing your counties. I cannot stress to you guys enough about knowing your counties. Okay, we get a lot of questions, and you guys know we do not mind answering questions on the page. We do not mind it at all. Any questions that you guys have is never a dumb question. Okay, but you guys are gonna have to meet us halfway as well. You gotta know where your counties are. You gotta know where you live because that's crucial whenever warnings go out. Because when tornado warnings happen, we go live. A lot of people get frustrated with this because we don't talk about their county. Okay. When a tornado warning goes out, we focus on that warning, okay? And the reason why we do that because it's a life and property situation. It's like, if tornado warning goes out, we need to be focused on that warning so that way we can save as many lives as possible. So that's why it's important for you guys to know your counties. You got to know your counties for this event and then the Tuesday and the Wednesday's event as well. You got to know where you live, got to know your surroundings, your surrounding cities. That way you're aware, you know where to go, and you can also save your life as well because if a tornado warning happens, you don't know where your county is, then you don't know to take shelter now because you don't know if you're in that county or what. So very important. I cannot stress that enough. That's going to be on the page. It's going to be spammed on the page a lot this weekend, okay? So just keep that in mind. It's not a call out to anybody or anything like that. It's just very important for your safety and also the safety of those that could be potentially impacted by warnings, especially with live stream. Okay, so it's very important that you guys know where you live. It's very important that you guys know your counties as well here. So enough of that. Let's talk about what to expect. So the enhanced risk from much of Arkansas, from Fayetteville to the Metro to Mena to Jonesboro to Mount Home. Okay, your slight risk goes from much of southern, eastern, and southwestern Arkansas, and then your marginal risk goes for southeastern Arkansas. Everybody is in a threat for potential of seeing severe weather. Nobody's exempt in this situation because everybody's in that marginal risk. Everybody's in the marginal risk or a slight risk or the enhanced risk. Everybody has threat for severe weather. This is what the mindset that I want everyone to have when it comes to severe weather. This area out here that you've seen that has no risk, then you have no severe threat. I want you guys to see the green area as a starting line. It's like a race, okay? I want you guys to see the green line as a starting line, and then it goes up from there. It's confidence. It's not, you're not going to see severe weather or not. It's a confidence map. So if you're in a marginal risk, you're in a threat for severe weather. If you're in a slight risk, you're in a threat for severe weather. If you're in enhanced risk, you're in a threat for severe weather, okay? It just depends on where you're at or what the percentage is for greater probability of seeing severe weather events here, okay? Also, one more thing I want to address, and I'll go to it real quickly here, so bear me for just a minute here. I'm going to see if I can get that up for you guys. Okay, so there it is. So this is the probability risk from the Storm Prediction Center for day 3. And I had a lot of questions about the hatched risk up there in northern Arkansas. The hatched area is the area that you have to look out for the potential of seeing significant severe weather. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You see that big red area in the north central, and west central Arkansas, and you're thinking, okay, I guess we're not going to see significant severe weather. Significant severe weather can happen even in a marginal risk. You guys saw it. You see it all the time with tornado warnings and marginal risk, and slight risk, etc. So it doesn't mean you're not going to see significant severe weather. It's just the probability of seeing severe weather, significant severe weather, is much greater in the hatched area. Okay, that means that significant severe weather events can occur within any point of 25 miles. So we're talking from Bentonville to Fayetteville to Huntsville to Harrison to Mount Home to Eureka Springs. Significant severe weather can occur within a 25-mile point of that area. We're talking potential of tornadoes, EF2 or greater, the potential of significant large hail, 2-inch in diameter or greater, and also the potential of significant damaging winds up to or surpassing hurricane force winds, 74 miles per hour or greater at that point. So that's what the hatched area means at this time, okay? It doesn't mean that anyone outside that hatched is not going to see severe weather. It's just a greater probability in that area here. So it's not a rant that I'm trying to get out to you guys. It's just information I'm getting out to you guys as well. Trying to give you guys all the information I can in terms of these risks and trying to break it down and explain it to you guys so it's less confusing for everyone. So let's talk about it. Let's get into the mashed potatoes and gravy here. Let's talk about the computer model guys here. So this is the high-res NIM. And now I'm going to stop you guys for just a minute. I'm going to kind of speed blitz this through. Okay, so this is Sunday morning. Okay, there's your warm front in Missouri and into Kansas. Okay, this is why I'm concerned about severe weather down here. Notice, all your morning precipitation is up here. Okay, that's where all your morning precipitation is, up here at this point. This area, if this trend continues, you're going to see a decretion of your severe threat up here in Missouri, Kansas, in this area. You'll have a great amount of forcing up here, but morning convection can kill your severe threat in quickly. So we will have to watch it. However, notice something. Eastern Oklahoma, Arkansas, southern Missouri, this area in here is dry as a bone. Maybe some scattered showers here and there, but it is dry as a bone across the area here first thing Sunday morning. That's something you do not want to see with severe weather, okay? So take this out to right around lunch. Nothing. Still nothing. All that convection up here, still nothing, okay? So dew points. Let's talk about dew points. Dew points, upper 60s, low 70s, okay? So you've got the moisture in place. Let's talk about instability. This is your instability at this point. About 1,000, 1,500, even in some cases 2,000. It increases gradually throughout the day. Okay? Now, let's talk about this. And I know you guys seen this on social media a lot. Okay? This is the significant tornado parameters. Okay? Now, you guys are seeing this, and you guys are going to freak out. Okay? This is very concerning. Do not get me wrong about this. There's no reason to let your guard down with this. This is very concerning. You never want to see numbers this high. Okay, you never want to see the 6s, 7s, 8s over here. Okay, because that could mean the potential of seeing significant tornadoes. That's why it's called significant tornado parameters. Basically, it's everything combined into one parameter. It's your cape, your shear, your take it back. Your cape instability cape / instability, shear, moisture, everything combined to perhaps make an environment for significant tornadoes in a model. So that's what you're seeing on the screen. That's why you're seeing the 6s and 7s and the 8s, because the environment is extremely conducive for the potential of seeing significant severe weather, which could lead to potential tornadoes in this area. We will have to watch this very closely, okay? But I want to stress some caution with this, okay? The areas over here in the 1s and 2s, I've seen tornadoes occur in those areas, okay? I've seen tornadoes not occur in a 7 and 8 before. So keep that in mind. Don't let it cause mass panic. Don't let it freak you out too much. I want you guys to be aware of the situation, okay? No means that I'm discarding this graphic. It's very concerning. Very concerning. That's why I'm standing by. Somebody may see a moderate risk before this is over with. That's why I'm standing by it. But I don't want it to completely freak you guys out, because I know this is going to take off, and you guys are going to see it, and you're going to think instantly, significant tornado is going to hit my house, okay? Yes, the environment's very conducive for it, okay? In this situation, it'd be very conducive for it. However, be aware, have a plan, know what to do when a tornado warning strikes, okay? Stay calm, because whenever a tornado warning happens, a calm mind is going to keep you alive. Not a panic mind. A panic mind won't keep you alive. A calm state of mind. I know it's asking a lot, especially with a tornado warning, because you can see for myself, when a tornado warning strikes, it's chaotic. It's hectic. You're trying to get where you go. You're trying to get everything ready to go in a certain amount of time. But a calm mind and know where you go. That's why it's very important for you to know where to go. That way, when a tornado warning hits, boom, I know what to do. Grab this, grab that, grab this, grab that. Go to the basement. You're good. Okay? So a calm mind will work a million times better in this situation. Okay? So that's why I want to talk to you guys about this significant tornado parameter. Now, like I said, not discarding this at all. Very concerning. Very concerning. Very, 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 very concerning. However, I don't want you guys to, like I said, I don't want to cause mass panic behind this. Okay? The 1s and 2s over here, you have to watch them as well. This is just a significant tornado parameter. This does not include the weak tornadoes, by the way. There's EF0s, EF1s, EF2s that can cause tornado warnings as well. So this doesn't go for that. This is for the EF3s, EF4s, the significant tornadoes. So that's why you're seeing that. That's why it's concerning me so much. But because if it's this high for a significant tornado, imagine it for a weak tornado. Imagine it for the EF0s, the EF1s. So that's why I'm telling you guys now to be prepared for this. So let's go ahead and go over to the reflectivity. Now, reflectivity is going to show this, okay? So broken line of supercells. Now, like I said before, up here in Missouri, Kansas, where you see the enhanced risk now and the enhanced risk, I got a strong feeling if this trend continues, it's going to come south, okay? So there's going to be a lot of adjustments over the next 24 hours. That's why I'm telling you guys now, tonight, after the forecast tonight, it's gone for further notice. It's going to be full-on, wall-to-wall coverage on the severe weather threat. So we're going to have to watch these supercells closely coming out of southwest Missouri, coming to northwest Arkansas, and eastern Oklahoma, okay? Now, this timing's another thing. This is 8 o'clock at night, by the way, okay? By the time it makes it into the metro, even getting close to the metro, it's midnight. I think by this point, we should be going over to a damaging wind threat. Do not, and I repeat, do not hold me to that. We can get tornado warnings at 1 o'clock in the morning, okay? So keep that in mind. But by this point, we should be going over to a damaging wind threat. Now, this is concerning. A lot of wind energy. A lot of wind energy to work with this event. I think this event, like I said before, I would not be shocked. I would be completely shocked if somebody got out of this without seeing a moderate. That's how I'm currently standing at this point. Right now, it's still a wait and see on who sees it and where it goes. So there's your winds aloft. So a crazy ton of wind energy. Okay, and then there's your southerly to southwestern winds. So they're kind of parallel to the frontal boundary by this point. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. By this point, it should be a damaging wind threat by this point. Okay, I'll back this up just a little bit. This is why I'm concerned during the day, because during the day it's southerly to even in some cases southeasterly. So we'll have to wait and see. Directional shear is still kind of not all the way perpendicular. Perpendicular is this. Parallel is this. Okay, parallels winds. Perpendicular is tornadoes. So it's not all the way perpendicular yet. It's enough to warrant possibly a 5 or 10% by the time we get towards the day 2 update. However, it's not all the way. You have to have strict southeast winds to get this. Okay, so whenever you see the X, that's southwest aloft, southeast surface, that's tornado. Parallel, southwest aloft, southwest surface, normally represents a damaging wind threat. Yes, you can get tornado warnings with it, but you will have a better shot of damaging winds versus a tornado threat. If it's southerly and southwest, it's almost there. It's almost enough to warrant tornado probabilities, but it's not enough to cause a significant outbreak. If you guys are getting what I'm saying at this point. So that's something that we're going to monitor closely here, guys. But timing right now looks to be during the overnight hours, or during the evening into the overnight hours as we get towards the Sunday time frame. Also, do not expect a whole lot of rainfall with this as well. I'm going to go over the precipitation real quickly. All right. Do not expect a whole lot of rainfall with this. We're talking half an inch to an inch of rainfall in some places, and then we'll have to watch the Tuesday and the Wednesday time frame here. So, key notes with this video. Main threat, damaging winds, potential tornadoes is there as well, and large hail. Potential significant severe weather is on the table. Still lots of details need to be worked out over the next 24 hours. It is crucial that you guys stay with us for updates, stay with us for anything that goes on with this event, guys, because there's going to be a lot of information thrown at you guys on the next 24 hours. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or send them into our inboxes. We're with open arms with questions. We don't mind any questions that get thrown our way, guys, but very important that you guys meet us halfway. Know your counties, have a plan ready to go tonight and tomorrow. Best time to sit down, talk to your family, say, hey, where to go when there's a tornado warning? Where did we go? Okay? So that's all I got for you guys today. I will have a live stream for tomorrow. All right? So stay tuned, stay prepared, and we'll continue to keep you guys updated right here in your source for all things Arkansas weather.